Ah, Rattle Patch Kids, how we doing? Happy Monday. Let me just fix myself. Ah, okay. I have my PPE on to protect my nervous system. As always, before we get into this reflection, vibe, vibe. Subscribe if you vibe. This is not for everyone. But first and foremost, this is for me. And for RattleBee. And RattleBee is my inner child superhero. And just to give an example of some other superheroes that you may know, Power Rangers, Batman, Superwoman, that works. Superwoman, Catwoman, Wonder Woman, the Avengers, the list goes on. But here, we rebirth our own inner child superhero. And why do I say rebirth? Because I believe it's already in us, internally. So, this space is all about showing up for yourself and compassion and being kind to yourself. But this is also a sacred container, meaning we don't have chaos in here. There is enough chaos in the world, and we don't need that to spill in here. But deeper than that, when projections are thrown at a screen, they're just talking to themselves. However, with that being said, if someone, especially my brothers, ever want to feel like they want to move a little bit, because I look at the analytics, and what I can tell you is this: men are more gravitated towards this type of vibration. So, with that being said, we really need to keep it safe. So, now that we got that out of the way, welcome to the ER playground. ER means embodied release. Example: if you're getting ready for work, getting ready to go out on a date, getting ready to hang out with your friends, you have the music on, you start moving your body, that is an example of embodied release. So, we do not do choreography here. There's nothing wrong with choreography. I believe choreography is beautiful, but so is embodied release. And again, this is also ER, which means urgent. So if you've been bitten, we got to get the poison out. We don't have time to learn 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you had a long day, a stressful day, put on the music and move your body, right? So, first and foremost, my name is Dr. Rattle, death of the ego, rebirth of the inner child. And again, my inner child is Rattlebones, aka RattleBee. And what does he represent? He represents that we are bone underneath this meat flesh. Yes, after we leave this avatar, we go to bone, right? There's no black bone, yellow bone, blue bone. Bone is purity. That's why we have the rattle bottles. Baby blue, you may have seen these at baby showers, but we have baby blue for the masculine, and then we have the pink for the feminine. Mix that all together, you get purity bone, okay? Now, let me just reflect off my weekend. First and foremost, thank you, Rattle Patch Kids, for just witnessing me documenting my journey. My journey has definitely changed because now I am creating my own sound, which is very, very, very scary, but also rewarding at the same token. Because I'm not sure if you go through this or not, but when I move my body freely, listening to other artists on SoundCloud, I get pop-ups, and that is very annoying. But not only that, it makes me feel not safe in my space. And I go to this space of, oh my gosh, can they not hear what I'm listening to? So me channeling this energy, it messes up my flow. So maybe it's a sign, I don't know, but whatever it was, I said I can't take this anymore. So not only that, when I use other people's sound on TikTok or YouTube, even that gets blocked. So I'm just tired of getting blocked. So what do? I created my own sound. So, and it's just like this. Part of the ER playground means we don't ask for permission. And I don't know you remember being a kid once, but do you remember going on the playground? And if you do you remember asking the teacher, "Can I go down the slide? Can I swing on the swing?" Probably not. You probably was like so excited to be on the playground and just to move your body or to hang out with your friends. And that's what this space is all about, not asking for permission. And another way to really break that down, like right now, my eyes are blinking. I don't ask for permission, it just happens naturally. So this space is all about just showing up for yourself. Yeah. So I just want to reflect my weekend. Hopefully you had a beautiful weekend. And again, thank you for all the love. I appreciate you. So I saw Michael Jackson, the movie, and I was a little skeptical at first. I was like, I don't know, it's Michael Jackson. How can anyone do a Michael Jackson movie? Like he's Michael, right? But when I found out that it was going to be his nephew, I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe. But then I love watching bios about artists. Example: Britney, Mariah, Celine Dion. The list goes on. Prince. So anyway, I went to go see Michael Jackson, and my mouth was just like I was just so glued to the energy in the movie, and it's such a beautiful movie. And I remember some venom that Michael Jackson went through. I mean, we don't have to go into detail about it. If you know what Michael went through, then you get it. And then I also remember watching this movie called Scary Movie, and God, it's not like a scary movie. It's a movie where they kind of make fun of other people, and I don't really understand it, and I feel guilty almost from watching movies like that because, again, it's all about growth. But I don't watch movies like that anymore. I don't think it's funny making fun of people. But anyway, in the last movie, I think it was Scary Movie 4, they were making fun of Michael Jackson, and I'm just like, God damn, like, I don't know. I just don't think it's funny what he went through. Anyways, he had a skin condition. And so he also was doing a Pepsi commercial, and that top of his scalp got burned. And, that's how he got into painkillers. But it's like you really don't know anyone's story unless you're physically that person. But anyway, I was just really just so in awe. And it made me fall in love with Michael so much more because he was such a beautiful soul. And I don't know if you can resonate with this, but his childhood, I don't feel like he really had a childhood. His childhood was practice, 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 perform, perform, perform. And that seems all honky dory, but he didn't really have friends. Like his friends were animals. And I can relate because when you feel different, when you feel outside of the box, it's like, who do you really trust, or who can you really feel safe to be comfortable around? And so he loved animals. He had a giraffe, he had a monkey, he had so many animals, and I thought that was so cool. And I often see this a lot with artists that they feel lonely, and also I can resonate, like feeling like an outsider. But anyway, Michael Jackson's dad was, got the belt out, and back then I guess that was a thing. I mean, I'm 37, so the belt, the board, getting hit, that was just kind of the norm. But I feel like if you do that now, you'll get in trouble. Thank God. I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in hitting people. But anyway, so it was just really nice to reflect, and it made me feel so inspired to create. And that's what we're about to do now. So, granted, I had a really long weekend. I woke up this morning at 3:30, 3:40ish, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm going downstairs to move my body because I had a headache, and sometimes you just have to listen to your body. And right now we have our driveway getting done, and we have people coming in and out right now to use the bathroom. And so I don't know. I prefer just to go to the ER playground tomorrow morning with RattleBee at 4 in the morning, back to routine. But today, I just want to connect with you and myself and kind of go over what we've been creating. And so, Rattle Patch Kids, this is really exciting but nerve wracking. But we are going to be dropping our own frequency album on Spotify. So there's a lot to do. I do not have a label. I do not have a backup team. I do not have any of that. But when I say team, I don't have like a label, but I do feel like I have a spiritual team. Angels, guardians, me, myself, and I. So it's been really humbling just to create for my soul. Now, I have been working in the lab, and I will say we have over 50 vibrations. So yesterday, I was kind of going over the track list, aka the drips, is what I like to call them. And the goal is to drop our frequency album in July. So we have a few months, which is good. I don't want to rush this, but I feel like there are so many souls on this planet, and hopefully our vibration, I don't know, connects with someone. I understand it's not going to connect with everyone. Totally fine. And again, let me just state this for myself. Rattle Patch Kids, I see you. Been bit, get the drip. If you vibe with this frequency, subscribe. Welcome to the ER Playground X2. X2 means two energies moving as one. Your inner child and your adult self. And the sound, that's the amplifier. Masculine, feminine, mind, body, and soul. This isn't just music. This is your energy speaking back to you. So, if something in you starts to move, don't fight it. That's you. Welcome to the ER Playground. Now, before we go into our vibrations, I just want to state some questions if you see yourself in this. So first, we'll start with universal. Not being chosen. Being told you're too emotional. Being told you're not good enough. Being laughed at for your dream. Being ghosted by someone you trusted. Showing up as your full self and still being left out. Now let's go down to the females. Being silenced in a room full of men. Being told to smile more. Rejected by other women because you shine too bright. Is that you, ladies? And let's go down to the brothers. Being told real men don't cry. Not being able to financially provide and feeling worthless. Rejected for being too soft, emotional, or too feminine. So again, emotion here is allowed to be expressed. And I just want to reflect. It's almost like not going to the bathroom. If you hold in your urine, you can get a UTI. If you hold in your bowels, that's not good. So it's like, why were we told to hold in our emotion, especially men? And believe it or not, that does cause diseases. Being in the healthcare world, I've seen it. And so here, brothers, you are seen, you are loved, and it's okay to cry here, and it's definitely okay to move your body. So, all of this is mirror work, all internal. So, with that being said, I am about to witness some vibrations that RattleBee and I have created. Again, this is not for everyone, but if you vibe with it, it's okay to move side to side, put your hands in the air. But this one is called One Sweet Night, and I'm a hopeless romantic, and lately my partner and I have been going camping, and it's really nice. I don't know if you've been camping or not, but just to like look at the stars and hear the coyotes and just to stargaze and just to be out in nature and kind of get away from it all. And it's interesting because I used to think I was a city boy, but the older that I've gotten, and I'm not that old, I'm 37, but I'm just realizing I just like being in nature. And I like to, I know, for me, it's just really grounding. And there's a lot of noise. I mean, just look around what's going on in the world. That's noise to me. And I have now officially decided I can't look at the news anymore. I just can't. And that's just my own personal belief. It's just, I gotta protect my nervous system. And I feel like there's more toxicity that I see on the news than good. And I'm like, is there not anything good going on in the world? Why is it just toxic? So, anyway, back to what I was stating. This song is called One Sweet Night. Okay.
Just give me one more night to hold you tight beneath the stars. Listen to the coyotes howl while we forget who we are. Just give me one more night. Feel your skin against mine, like the desert breathing slow, like time don't exist tonight. Here while we're laughing, like our inner child's alive. No past, no future, just this moment, you and I. One sweet night, we fell in love. One sweet night, you said I was yours, and I say you were mine. Under stars, lost in time. Take you high, feel the vibe, don't deny. Take you high, let it ride.
Rock your body back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let the rhythm take control, take control, take control. Sway your hips side to side, side to side, side to side. Feel your bones start to rattle, 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 let it slide.
Let the sea carry you, carry you, carry you.
Wave it slow, let it move, let it move.
Drift away in the sound, in the sound, in the sound.
Lose yourself, don't come down, don't come down.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Yeah.
Let it go,
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
let it go, let it go.
Feel it rise in your spine.
Every time, every time.
Closer now, closer now.
To the edge, to the edge. Bring the beat back. Bring the beat back. Bring the beat back. Run it back. Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back. Move. Feel. Vibe. Rock.
All right, what else we got in here? Okay, real quick. This one is all about. I don't know about you, Rattle Patch Kids, but I don't personally like to see people cry because I feel like I'm going to start crying if I see other people cry. And one thing that I've been learning is just holding the space. And what does that mean? It means you're just actively listening and not trying to change anyone, not trying to change the situation, just holding the space. And for me, that has been very difficult, especially coming from a healthcare background. We have been trained, what's wrong? How can I fix you? How can I help you? And just graduating through this leadership program, I'm also realizing people don't want to be changed or fixed. And that's why I say you're not broken here. You're already beautiful, whole, and complete. But we have been conditioned living on earth to judge, and I'm all about seek to understand. But anyway, there was one night, a cloudy night actually, and my partner has been holding a lot of suppressed energy in the body and just trying to people please. And how many of us have maybe been in that situation, or you're probably going through it right now, just trying to please everyone. And I'm realizing that that is impossible. So impossible. Let me flip it this way. And so last night, real quick, I was watching Lady Gaga. And I really love Lady Gaga. I love what she represents, her uniqueness. But she was getting ready to drop her album, Joanne. And she did a music video, The Perfect Illusion, and then she was reading feedback. Some people loved it, some people didn't. Some people said we missed the old Lady Gaga. And so that's why I'm telling myself, okay, I have to create for myself. I understand people are not going to get it. I understand people are going to critique. That's just the way it is. Which is unfortunate, especially when you're creating from the soul, which I am. But just witnessing her go through her own venom, and when I say venom, venom just simply means the toxic energy, and here we shed that energy. But anyway, I was listening to my partner just decompress everything that they've been going through, especially recently with trying to raise two daughters, and it was just hard. It was hard to witness. And I was kind of going to this space in my brain where I wish I can just hold you. I wish I can just tell you everything's going to be okay. I wish we can just get away from the noise. And so that's what this vibration is all about. I don't know if anyone's ever been that way, felt that, you know, and even if you're not in a partnership, just looking at yourself in the mirror, because I believe it's all a reflection. And I believe, you know, unfortunately, maybe some of us have looked in the mirror and just put ourselves down. But here, we're not about putting ourselves down. We're here about just, again, compassion. I know we don't probably hear that word a lot, but compassion, 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 because being a human on earth, for me, is not easy. So anyway, that is what this song's about. Okay?
Eye to eye, soul to soul, hand to hand, tear to tear. I feel your pain, I see it in your eyes. Oh my sweet lover, I know what lives inside. On a cloudy night, you and I talking about life, the highs, the lows, the in-betweens. I felt you so cry, and so did mine. Sometimes I just wanna hold you. Sometimes I just wanna tell you everything is gonna be okay. Sometimes I just wanna run to your arms, kiss you slow, and hold you tight. Sometimes I wish we could just get away, roll in the sand and catch a wave. Sometimes I wish we could take a flight, leave it all behind for just one night. Sometimes I want you in a shower steam, tracing my body like a fever dream. Slow hands moving, no need to hide, just you and me with the water running wild. On a cloudy night, you and I talking about life, the highs, the lows, the in-betweens. I felt your soul cry, and so did mine. Sometimes I just wanna hold you. Sometimes I just wanna tell you everything is gonna be okay. Sometimes I just wanna run to your arms, kiss you slow, and hold you tight. Sometimes if love is a language, then I hear you clear, in every breath, in every tear. If healing is touch, then stay with me. Let the night unfold so tenderly. Eye to eye, soul to soul, hand to hand, tear to tear. I feel your pain, I see it in your eyes.
I was already getting goosebumps. So that's a little sneak peek. And then this next one we recently created, RattleBee and I. And this is all about, how can I explain it? Being triggered and just not reacting and going to your sacred space. Example, some men or females like to, I don't know, I'll use men, going for a run or going to the garage, going to, I don't know, the shed, or just going to that space where you have like silence and you can decompress. That is what the ER playground is all about here. And lately, my mind has just been spinning. It's been really hard for me to fall asleep these last couple of weeks, just creating all of this. And like I stated before, it's nerve wracking. And I feel like my thoughts I feel like I'm like on a not on a race car track, and my thoughts are just vroom, 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 vroom. So anyway, this one is all about going to the mirror because that's part of my medicine and that is part of my practice, hence why I'm wearing this gown, because I'm a patient of my own medicine. And so this one is called BRB.
It's 11 at night, I can't sleep, eyes wide. Head spinning like a Ferris wheel inside. Thoughts racing like a NASCAR crowd. Pedal to the floor, I'm just trying to survive here. Feel the pull like a tug of war with my soul. One voice whisper, you're not enough, let it go. Then another cuts through like a lightning bolt. You divine, you already hold. My body starts touching something close. And the child rising through the walls, I hear it now, I can't ignore. There's something waiting at the mirror door. BRB, I'll be right back. Something in me wants my life back. BRB, don't call me lost. I'm going inward no matter the cost. BRB, I'll be right back. I need to witness myself, no holding back. BRB, hear the inner child call. Mirror on the wall, let the old skin fall. I'll be right back. Need unconditional love, I'm calling it back. Let it all release in the mirror at midnight. I find my peace. I step to the glass, face to face. No filters now, just truth and space. I see the child that never left, just buried deep under pain and stress. I say three things I love, voice shakes. But something in me starts to wake. The noise gets softer, the breath gets long. What felt broken was here all along. No crowd, no stage, no green dot glow. Just me and my soul in the undertow. What if the healing was always here, waiting for me to come back near? I'll be right back. Something in me wants my light back. Don't call me lost. I'm going inward no matter the cost. I'll be right back. I need to witness myself, no holding back. Hear the inner child call. Mirror on the wall, let the old skin fall. I'll be right back. Need unconditional love, I'm calling it back. Let it all release in the mirror at midnight. I find my peace. What if I was never broken? What if I just forgot? What if the voice in the dark was calling me back to God, back to love, back to breathe?
And that's a little sneak peek. And then our last one is going to be about my mother. Let me fix this real quick. Now, I don't know if Rattle Patch Kids, if you can relate to this, but I haven't talked to my mom since 2010. Wow. And when I mean talk to her, I mean like face to face. I haven't seen her since 2010. And last time I heard, my sister told me that my mom was back on the streets, back into some harsh drugs. And it's heartbreaking to hear that. And so my mom has been through a lot of mental and physical, emotional abuse. And so I don't know if anyone's ever seen their mom or sister get hit, but that's what I grew up around. So this one is all about my mom. And this one's called Black and Blue. Okay, that's good for now. Okay, again, I know this is not pop, block, and drop it, but we're learning. We are learning. But honestly, I feel like I have so much in my soul that needs to be expressed. So we're getting there. We are getting there. So, anyway, this is just a quick little reflection of what we've been working on. And RattleBee is going to be ready for tomorrow, ready to express, ready to move. And again, thanks for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. I see you. That's sweet. So anyway, that is all we got for right now. We are going to slither off of here. Gonna eat some lunch, and we are going to create our first little mini music video later today. I'm excited about that. Again, RattleBee and I will be producing it, and we see how it goes. Yeah? All right. Much love, Rattle Patch Kids. Again, thank you.